Welcome to our hole-in-one challenge. So we have got a 48 ball challenge where I'm trying to hit the ball down there and slam it straight in that hole. We're at Medinah Golf Course, which was the 2012 Ryder Cup venue, and we're on the 17th, which was that famous hole for the match with Justin Rose against Phil Mickelson, when Justin Rose rolled that putt in, one of those great Ryder Cup moments, which hopefully we will get a bit later on in the year in September when we claim that Ryder Cup back from those Yanks, hopefully. We're 130 yards away from the hole, so I'm on the forward tee just to give myself a little bit of a fighting chance and all that. In the process of doing the challenge, we're also doing some bit of ball testing as well. So we're testing out 4 different balls, all premium balls, head to head of Callaway versus TaylorMade. So we have the Chrome Soft X, TP5 and TP5X. And using the Cobra F7 One Length, which I think is a great club. If there's any doubts about the One Length, just put them aside. The gapping is all good. The longer irons are easy to hit because of the shorter shaft, which is they're all 7-iron length. So it just makes that a little bit more forgiving, a bit more feel and control, and the distance is still there. And the shorter irons are no problem. Once you get used to the extra bit of length, which doesn't take a lot, the gapping is fine. Like I said, it's one length, one swing, so it's consistent all the way through. We can do a fly over the hole thanks to the technology from our boys from Foresights, and we are using the GT2 launch monitor. So I'll do that fly over for you so you can see the hole where I'm going to hopefully knock it straight in. As you can see, there's a big lake in the way, and it's slightly downhill, pins at the front. There's a slight gap between the edge of the green and the pin, so we are going to have to try to be quite precise to land it in that gap there, check up, release, and hopefully plop into the hole. And we're using those premium balls to try and achieve that. It'd be interesting to see which ball performs the best, which gives us that backspin and a feel for that club face. Ball speed on this, we're only using a 9-iron, so that doesn't necessarily come into the equation. It's just that feel for that face and how much backspin and which I think is a better performing ball out of all 4, which I'll let you know towards the end, and we'll check the figures as we go. Right then, game on. Let's knock one down there. We're starting with the Chrome Soft. Nice steady start, nice strike, feels nice off the face, and it's dry, so that's always a bonus. Right, here we go, ball number 2. So we're on our Chrome Soft. A little bit heavy, but it's homing in. Whoa. Now that was close, wasn't it? Right, our tour average on our 9-iron, ball speed's around 109 miles per hour, and the backspin on it is around 8,500, which would be quite tough to, when you rate it to like a tour stat, I mean, that'd be if you were doing 100 metres, you wouldn't look at, say, Usain Bolt's stride pattern or Mo Farah at the speed he's doing it at. So it's a tough one to compare to a tour stat. So if we're around, say, 100 miles an hour ball speed, if the spin's knocking on the door of 7,000, that's in the right ballpark. That's pretty steady. So we want to keep an eye on that backspin rate of each ball and what it feels off the face. Good start though, feels quite nice off the face. That last shot, almost straight in, would have cost me a few drinks there. Depending on how many people watch the film, to be fair. Right then, come on. I'll strike again. Oh, just over it. Feels good off the face, that Chrome Soft. Good feeling ball. 5,700 on that spin. To be fair, I am hitting that right to left shot, which will potentially take that back figure down slightly. So it is quite obviously on the performance of the person does matter, does change the spin But if I'm hitting each one of those balls, then we will have a comparable number as long as we compare shot against shot. So when you're having that custom fit or doing that ball testing, make sure you compare the same shot. It's got to be a comparable shot. You can't compare a left shot against a right shot. They've got to be the same, in the same idea of type of shot, type of spin. Otherwise it's uncomparable really. You've got to be careful that you make sure you compare the correct shots. Right, good start, peppering that pin though. Oh, a bit heavy on that one, bit heavy, bit left. Just pulled that over, didn't quite get through that shot. Good bad one though, very good bad one. Right, come on. Sit down. Got the length, got the length. It's feeling good, it's feeling good. Come on. Oh, that deserved that. Didn't deserve anything else. I think I was pretty close to missing that. That was right off of the bottom. That's the old golfing god having a word with me there after getting excited after those first few. Soon brings you down to earth. Right, let's get back on it. Here we go. Oh, just a little bit left. Just a little bit. Good feeling ball though, I like the feel of the ball, feels nice. Seems to be a reasonable bit of spin there. Come on! Definitely got that yardage. God. So we're hovering around the 5,500 spin at the moment. Feels nice off the face though. Yeah, not that exciting that one. Bit heavy, bit turnover. Not really homing on that hit. I think the Chrome Soft for a premium ball hitting in at that £30 price point, that's what you should pay, and that's what we sell them for. It's good value for a top ball. Feels nice off the face. It seems to be generating a reasonable amount of spin. But we'll see. We'll keep going. Just left it out there. Oh, she was dry though. She was dry. Here we go, here we go. Oh, nailed that. Hit that too hard. Maybe not. Just a bit left again, wasn't it? Good strike though. Felt nice off the face, that. Really nice. Right then, our last one with our Chrome Soft. Not bad, just a little bit left, 1 yard left. So finished on 5,581. So a bit lower than, like I said on that tour stat. So the type of shot I'm hitting is very much a right to left. It felt nice off the face, so I was happy with the feel of the face. Reasonable amount of spin on it. It seems to be stopping. I mean, I am hitting that, like I said, that right to left, so that will bring that spin down slightly. But that was a good start. It feels nice off the face. So now it's time to move on to the Chrome Soft X. Come on! Come on! That's had a bit too much to do, didn't it, to get round to that target. Let's try. On strike. It was quite solid, the ball. Quite solid. I would say hard, but definitely harder than the Chrome Soft. Oh, she's climbing in. Bit of spin on that one, wasn't there? $6,200 so far on this one. So spin rate's up compared to the standard Chrome Soft, but like I said, definitely a harder feel. Oh, just a bit left. Definitely seems to be stopping. Yeah, so we've got more sixes in that one, so 6,800, 6,500. Just might be a little bit confusing with that harder feel of the face. It's very difficult for a golf company to do both ends, to do the driver where you want a good solid hit and smash it down there, and then the other end, then you want a soft feeling ball to get that control around the green. So at the moment the X is giving the impression it's got the hardness to hit off the tee and then the spin the other end. But you could get confused on that when you're doing like a short shot. If you feel it's hard for the face, you might feel it's going to go too far and not stop. But I would say that you get used to that over a period of time. The one thing I would say with the X is that you definitely need to produce quite a reasonable high club head speed for it to perform. So if you're in that higher speed category where you're giving it a good hit down there, say for example if you're hitting that 9-iron down there, you would be over that 100 miles an hour ball speed, then it would perform, and as long as you feel comfortable with hard off the tee and it's definitely going to spin, as long as that doesn't disturb your short game, then I think it's a good ball. Right then, here we go. Right off the toe, that one. The F7 did well there. Good club, this one actually. Looks good behind the ball, good feel off the face. I do like the idea of the one lengths, like I said earlier. When you're doing that club trial, definitely put them in the mix. 100% worth putting them in that mix, definitely. Right, come on. Let's get back on it. Not too bad. Obviously Cobra have got their new range coming out, which is due out fairly soon, which is the FA. They're doing the one length, so they've got all the different options in the various different heads, so which is a good shout, and hopefully they've just moved that product on again. They've had a really good year this year, so 2017, so hopefully 2018 will be even better for them. But there's a lot of good products out there at the moment. TaylorMade, Callaway, it's a tremendous choice as a customer to what, there's no real bad product out there, so it is quite a personal preference on how that product performs for you. Right, come on. Whew. spin's come down a little bit, but I have hit a couple of shots that have gone a bit left, which has brought the spin down, but it's definitely got a higher spin rate than the Chrome Soft, definitely. Come on. Come on. Focus back in, not getting that hole. Oh, it's got a long way to go. Come round. Got the pin surrounders left and right. Nice strike. Right, last ball with our Chrome Soft X. Come on. Oh, stay there, stay there. Good one to finish. Nice strike. So we finished on 5,791, which is just slightly more spin than the Chrome Soft, but I did hit a few left with the X, which would have taken that spin down. So overall, I would say it's got a higher spin rate. It's just a harder feeling ball off the face. So it's quite personal preference if you want a hard ball or a soft ball between those two, and you have to generate that extra club head speed for the X to really, truly, I would say, perform properly. Right then, TP5, let's see how this bad boy performs, shall we? Good start. A little bit heavy, good start, got nice off the face. Stay there. Feels nice off the face, definitely a very soft feeling ball. At the minute it's a bit low down on the spin, but we'll see how we progress, shall we? Come on. Whoa. Just dry that one. That would be a devastating blow knocking one of those bad boys in the water, wouldn't it? Oh God, I think it'd be close to crying, mate. Right hand. Come on. Go, 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 go. That's when you didn't want any spin, didn't you? Just wanted it to roll out and drop straight in. Unfortunately, to be fair, I didn't tell it to do that. You should always talk to your ball, shouldn't you? I didn't talk to it at that time. But you should always talk to the ball. Occasionally, it does listen. So far, TP5, very soft as a face, not quite as much spin as a Callaway, but great feeling ball. Come on! A bit more spin on that one though. That was a bit of a higher spin rate, that one. I had less of that draw shape on it, which I was talking about earlier, so the less draw shape you put on it, then the higher spin rate you would get. That was 5,800. Still not as high as, still not in the 6,000s. Right. Just a tad left on it, just a tad. Come on, get it in there. Read the instructions while I'm supposed to be going in. Oh, good strike, just a little bit left. Does feel very nice on the face though. Definitely down on spin though, definitely down. I keep saying, great feeling ball though. Just turned over, just that. Come on. Come on, I'm feeling good about this. 2 balls left, the TP5. Stay there, stay there. Got the legs, just that precise line. Peppering that pin, just need to pepper that hole, bang. That was close. Thought that was close enough. I thought that was coming around. It was the right length, wasn't it? TP5, great feeling ball, very nice off the face. Not quite as much spin as the Callaway. That could have been my performance on that particular occasion. So it was very close, but great feeling ball off that face. I would say it was definitely a bit softer than the 2 Callaways. So if you definitely want that soft ball, that is your option. So right, now we're on to the TP5X. And we've got 12 balls to try and knock it in that hole. TP5X, last 30 dozen. Let's get one in, come on. Oh! Gotta get a replay on that, haven't we? Surely. We have the technology. 2 seconds. It's got to be a gimme, innit? Surely. Surely. Come on. Right then. 11 to go. Game on. Now obviously, the ball felt nice after that last shot. I mean, that's like playing a golf course. If you play well, you generally say it's quite a nice track, don't you? But let's hit a few more down there before I get too excited about that. But good start. A little bit harder than the TP5 off the face. I would say not as hard as the X. Spin rate is definitely up at the moment. I've only hit 2 balls, but it seems up at the minute compared to the TP5. So it's quite a good combination of all the balls put together there, really. Alright, hopefully she'll behave and then go in that hole for us as well. Go! Ahoy! And she's dry, happy days. So not quite as good as that previous one that almost went in. Probably a little bit of a smile on the ball now after landing on that concrete, but I've got a smile because it's drying on the green, so happy days. A bit painful for the old back pocket because they're quite expensive, the TP5Xs, aren't they? So, but overall I've still got a putt for a birdie. I didn't quite get it in. Flirting with that water. Come. Come on. Oh! Splash. First one in the water for quite a while. That's a devastating blow, one of them. Devastating blow. I have to be close to crying on that one. Right, come on. Let's get back on it, focus. Only a few balls left. Cut! We're dry on the green. The TP5X feels nice on the face. It is harder than the TP5, obviously. Not as hard as the X, and it generates a bit more spin than the TP5. That's how I feel at the minute. So quite a good combo ball, almost like a combination of all of them put together. Ooh. Another close one. 2 left. Just need these 2 to follow that one, but this time go in. Got it surrounded. Last one. Last one. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. The TP5X I feel was a very nice ball. I like the feel of the face. It's definitely harder than the TP5. It's actually ended up pretty much at the same spin rate. So one was 5,180 for the TP5 and the TP5X was 5,189. So nothing in it really. So between the 2 balls, it's just a harder feel off the face. To be fair, the TP5X, if you're a higher club head speed person, higher ball speed, it potentially would then produce more spin. So same as the X. So you've got the 2 balls, you've got the TP5X, and the Chrome Soft X is in the category of the higher swing speed, higher ball speed person. It will definitely, I would say, perform better if you can generate that club head speed. The only confusing thing is that it's quite a hard feeling ball. So if you do like that, just be wary of that. If you then get to the green, you've got a hard ball which will actually spin as well, rather than just roll on. it might give you that impression. But after a while, you'll definitely get used to that. TP5, very soft feeling ball, good off the face. Didn't generate as much spin as I thought it would, but very soft feeling ball. So in that respect, I think it's a good quality ball if you like that soft feel. The chrome soft, the Callaway did very well overall. I think it's very good value, reduced a bit of spin and felt quite reasonable off the face as well. There wasn't that much in it between that chrome soft and the TP5. So going on the price point, then you would say the chrome soft won there really, but it's quite personal preference. It is down to you. There wasn't a massive difference between the balls, it was just that feel for that face. So I'd just like to thank you for watching this challenge. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.